Night of Remembrance. Is that and this message? Looks like we've...
The lovely smell of all my prey.
Bells chime. It's the night and
Like this one?
this is the
Cantarella? What's she doing here?
What a pleasure to meet you again. So what brings a tired of heavenly views, are we? Are you here to say... Why not? What harm could there be in a ghost also? On the night still. Since fate has brought you here. The familiar confusion. Every night of imagine this. A thrilling story. Don't you agree? Now, dealing with them isn't that. And now, whether to turn stones into gold. Grant, well then, I'm after a particular... Well, but with you, I'd love... Offer your soul, surrender your flesh.
welcome, or maybe
Always so. All we see.
I see perhaps a loaf of bread. Oh, this is as promised. Here is the long ago, a group of girls followed the siren's call out beyond this riddle. Please take this.
That person does...
Even... Oh,
If you look at this music box from...
perhaps...
I know what you... if you lack...
Good enough for this
Well then, give it... Go on, make a choice. Let's see if this apple holds the...
That one, please.
So, the rumors are true. Nothing... This little taste of luck is just a start. Here comes the second... The girls lined up for their apples, each one in a vivid... Whether it brings luck or misfortune.
People of Renacita often use coin. Heads up signifies good fortune. A sign of following the sacred path. Are these dolls blessed? Perhaps the last riddle will...
Inspired by the deep sea. Is she a Phasalia?
Phasalia? That ancient noble family?
Which... Oh, now tell me, what do you think? Which doll stands...
If we obey the divine will, does that really bring us...
Wonderful. As long as you... Now, for does this is the luck. A girl dons her red dancing shoes and wears a scarlet hat. Now, all the riddles are in your hands. Look, it's the new Lorien.
My, oh my.
Now all the riddles are here. How would you free them? The sirens? Among the tale. However, with the lorry, since all store... Let's see. They're all up. Looks like these little trinkets are... Good. Perhaps some part of me... It seems...
The show begins.
What was that?
You've been under this influence far too... You need... come to my castle. Hope this can help you feel better. This potion is crafted from freshly crushed barnacle leaves. Each of these lovely plants is cultivated here. As the poisonous ingredients entwine, don't worry, it's perfectly safe. And though I may not be able to lift the curse binding you just yet, excuse me for a moment.
apple. Jelly rose, round hat. Could the round hat worn by the girl in the riddle actually be a poisonous jelly rose Medusa? If that's true, then I need to discuss this with.
Ah, you've made it here. I'm glad to see you're feeling better. Now, we can finally have a proper conversation. Did you come all this way for me? Or are you in search of the secret slumbering in the deep? Such greed. Rest assured, I'm here to unravel the secrets with you, as I promised.
What exactly are the sea apples and the jelly roses in the garden used for?
The crimson sea apple, also called the alluring reaper, is a dangerous plant. A single bite can lead to paralysis, suffocation, or the excruciating pain of a burnt throat and torn organs, ultimately bringing its victim an agonizing death. As for the jelly roses, their blooms will transform into jelly rose medusae. These little ones can produce a neurotoxin that induces intense hallucinations, and in extreme cases, causes the body to seize and twist in a violent, uncontrollable dance of death. The two lethal plants have been meticulously nurtured by generations of the Phasalia family, flourishing within the gardens of Portoveno Castle for centuries.
So my guess was correct. The red apple in the second riddle refers to the sea apple, and the round hat in the last riddle points to the jelly rose Medusa. As for the first riddle, Siren's Song, the crown atop the mountain and the waterfall that cascaded into the depths below clearly points here, a crown-like castle that sits atop a jagged cliff with a waterfall rushing down. It seems the girls in the riddle were lured into the Portovino castle. The strange frequencies coming from the music box probably reflect the suffering of the ghost girls who were poisoned and tortured in the castle. But why? Why would the Phasalia family do this? I don't believe you'd engage in such senseless cruelty or take pleasure in others' suffering. There should be a reason behind this. Wait. There's one Phasalia tradition that might explain it. The Divine Trials. It's a ritual to select a maiden of extraordinary willpower, a Phasalia who can withstand the Thenodians' whispers. I assume such extreme methods were needed for the trials.
Well, I never imagined you'd solve the mystery so quickly. You never cease to amaze me. The truth behind the Ghost Girl riddle is none other than the grim secret of the divine trials. The blood and tears shed in these trials throughout the years have seeped into this castle and concocted what we now call the Sea of Ghosts. There, past and future intertwine, and Thessalia's ancient secrets cling to the cracks of time like grotesque scabs. With you by my side, I would relive that trauma and unfold the layers of forsaken time for a closer look. And if you find these scabs have somehow crept onto my very flesh, and feel the need to cut them away, I'll place my full trust in you and leave it in your hands. Ever since I guided you to the sanctuary, you've seen through me, and all that the Thessalia family conceals. I've witnessed you cleanse the chaos of the inverted tower, restoring order to the heavens and seas. If you are the one to pass final judgment on me, it would be the highest honor. Now, the answers we seek lie in the depths of fierce undercurrents. Will you join me and dive into the deep sea? I knew you'd say that. Your wisdom, courage, and kindness, no matter how deep the waters, always shine through. Once we enter the sea, I'll be right by your side, tightly. No poisonous creature shall harm you. For you are the one I've chosen. Excellent. Together we dive into the Sea of Ghosts.
Is this still Portovino Castle? Something feels off.
Yes and no. The past has spilled into the present here. The overflowing frequencies have enveloped the entire castle, forming this sonoro, the Sea of Ghosts. The voices of the ghosts rise faintly from the depths, like the soft pop of a bursting bubble. Listen closely to these whispers of the past. Piece together these fragile clues, and the answers will emerge on their own. But do take caution. One wrong step in these murky depths, and we may be drawn into an endless abyss. With a bit of light, though. Though the black of the sea, you see, as long as it flickers, I can let us We are now in a fragment of the past. You've done well. The past that emerges from the Sea of Ghosts is not entirely real. It only reveals what it chooses to show. which means we must uncover the hidden truth ourselves. Spirits bound in the cracks of time wander no more. Please set them free with the light. They've been trapped here for far too long. Feel the tide pull. Hey. Call from the abyss.
A potion that can grant any wish. The girls, Cantarella.
There. During the tribe, if I were to reveal to keep us safe, so let's... The divine trial, yet take these go behind the sub for him. Oh, this will be fun. To avoid the hummus in the cold, the little who will sink into the depths with me? Call from the abyss. Surge of deep tides. Hey. Engulfed by sea's venom. Call from the abyss. This book looks familiar. Just put it back on the right shelf, like how you did before. Well done. You never disappoint me. They say... The Phasalia family... Years of it. We are no... Sweet dreams, girls. May you rest in peace. Fall from the abyss.
Sprout of budding seeds! Calyx! Clipping!
Maybe. It's even in perhaps. Young girls, though they're they recall. I still. Before opening Budfen, should we go now? And see what the jellyfish... Lovely. Don't forget... Darkness breeds the unknown, and the unknown gives birth to fear. In a place like this, the only anchor you can rely on is... But can the glimmers from these delicate drifters truly light up the entire sea? It seems like in the realm, they tend to be wary, but worry not. I know what to do. What a divine breeze. Ah, today one time. Are we prisoners to the insatiable appetite for knowledge, or to the ever-expanding void? Yet I trust your eyes. They'll see through the tricks hidden within.
Crimson blossom!
An empty shell. The remnants that past has left behind. Just one more to go. The shadow cast by present. This one isn't picky. It's a mere... Now both past and present are ours. Go ahead. Knock upon the door where frightened away, our lethal yet delicate little friend. Looks like we need to handle these two first.
Vitality, sour!
Lebanon. She'd peek. Such a good. Had I not the tea? Whether it was only. Our delicate little friend seems to have slipped. I'll find us. Look, there it is, just a step away. It seems everyone desires the deadliest jellyfish. Expired obsessions rarely know when to stop.
And twine! Let's have fun! Grafting, suffer! The lovely smell of all... Keep trying!
Mandragora. Oh, please don't. She clung. I saw, so she was much. As for the point, and so, but then.
Wind against my vines.
Seems like this little one is ready for a duel, trying to take your life with its venom. But, yes, Just place it nothing to fret about, dear. I've long since made my peace with poison. This jellyfish, a remnant of the past, can't harm me now. You have such a kind heart. All but some weights. See? I'm fine. Come now. We've more to Jellyfish have no voice. Yet, here it is.
Wind against my vines.
Ah, it seems a subtle shift has taken place. I can smell danger. Let's look closely and see what new presence lingers here. There's a weight behind this. Are you ready to face the It will be dark and murky there.
Final help me. Bring the round hat.
No, it's when I entered the seam. Here, the past and the chaotic. Let's try once.
Vitality, sour! The lovely smell of all my prey.
We've scoured every... It seems the...
Grafting, suffer!
At long last, the final performance.
Dance and fight.
The maiden's crown will soon appear. and rest upon one among you.
Round hip.
Round hat. Odd. The final go.
Showtime. Need light. Light. Lamp.
You must be Annis. And also Girl A, who couldn't speak but managed to send me. You want me to find her, right?
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't even imagine.
How dare she show up in the town after everything they did?
Will the lost souls truly return home?
We better watch ourselves. They might have tricks up their sleeves we can't even imagine.
How dare she show up in the town after everything they did?
The Cantarella I know is unbreakable. She will never falter, even if you drown her with all these malicious whispers. And you certainly won't shake me either.
But can the glimmers from these delicate drifters truly light up the entire sea? Yes, just place it gently here. I, Cantarella Thessalia, value every promise I made to you, and vow to see them through. Besides, there are certain places that only you may be able to reach. Come now. We've more to uncover.
The lovely smell of all my prey.
The abyss may reside in shadows, but even the deepest darkness cannot
Interesting. Keep trying. It's getting fun.
Now is the time. Let the light shine brighter.
Entwine. Let's have fun. Grafting, suffer!
We haven't fully banished the whispers. Watch out! The twisted obsession is returning to the shadow.
The lovely smell of all my... Oh! Keep dancing! How pathetic. Mommy! Huh? I can use some fertilizer.
Now, free him from the Thromodian's whispers. Riptides claim you. Smother. Silence. My lord, I offered you the sweetest of dreams and safeguarded your legacy when you departed. I have entrusted Thessalia's true faith to one most deserving, and the Thromodian's deceptions in the inverted tower have been laid bare. No more whispers shall haunt us. Our children are freed from the cruel burdens of those trials. Now, you too shall find release from the Thromodian's whispers. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it?
We're here, alive and well. In that hellish jewel,
It all started with a false hope. An elixir to grant any wish was said to be here. We dived into darkness, choked down fear. Nothing's here but the deep and ourselves. The elixir was our blood and tears. Yet the bane gave us sweet dreams. At last, through the shadows, we reached the end.
Once Cantarella took charge of the family, she shielded us, keeping us safe in the castle's depths. The Order's members were always prying, eager to find out the truth. Though, fortunately, Cantarella holds the Night of Remembrance every year. With our masks, we can slip away, even just for a while, back to our village. It's always a great comfort to see Jojo living happily, and in good health.
My dear, from this night forward, you're free to be with your... The gentleman here has solved the riddles. Together, he and I will craft the elixir of revival. Since the throne, thanks to you, most the long-standing fear, pain, resentment, and repression, all that the Whispers had suppressed, burst free, becoming a new cage. The shackles of one's spirit, I knew then. The time I never meant to draw you into this. My plan was to break through the sea of ghosts. Your arrival, seemingly by chance, was perhaps destined. The letter wasn't my She had no intention of hurting you with the... When I saw that letter, looking back, the currents here run deep. But, thanks to you, the elixir, please accept my heartfelt gratitude. Thank you for being here, and for staying by my side.
Cantarella, you don't have to bear it all alone anymore. You've got someone you can truly count on now.
You're right. The Phasalia. You, however, besides... But putting all that aside, it's with your effort that this elixir was possible. I can think of no one more fitting for this task. Thank you. Girls?
Thank you, Cantarella, for everything. Now that we're leaving, you'll be left alone here. You should never have had to bear such a heavy burden. I still remember what you but now...
My freedom...
Tonight, all the riddles are solved. Behold, the elixir of resurrection.
Shh.
You are back.
What a night to remember.
Oh, fine.
It's late. Would you care to come to my castle and rest for the night? With you here, this castle feels warmer. Your presence may have dispelled the chill that you... Our family's purpose has always been clear: to resist the Threnodian spiritual interference and hold fast to our faith in the Sentinel. The cruel trials were designed to find a maiden with an unbreakable will. Someone who could withstand the Threnodian. Yet, I can't accept the so-called. Though it's important to kindle the flames, none should forget those burned to ashes. Those lives, after all. We are more than just firewood. Yes. When I took up the Sword of Divinity, I felt a presence. Someone far... I asked. The Sentinel had all... We triumphed. To stop the brutal I pretended to align with... And then... I found you. I have been watching you from the moment you set foot in Renacita. Now I dare say I know you inside out. You defeated the Threnodian in the Inverted Tower, saved the people of Renacita. The girls are now back home, and with the Order's consent... Thanks to you, the days of pain and... As the head of Phasalia, I must offer you a fitting reward for all the efforts you made. An elixir for eternal youth, perhaps? Then... let it be the elixir that turns stone into gold. I, Cantarella Phasalia, hereby offer you the family's entire legacy. Every elixir, and every hidden secret. The Thessalias make no unprofitable bargains. It's my privilege to give it all to you. It's been a long day. You deserve a sweet... Here. Now, close your eyes. Mm-hmm.